What's going on YouTube? My name is Steve. I go by Columbus Picker here on YouTube. And this channel is dedicated to me documenting my journey reselling. So if you like what sold videos, garage sale videos, maybe some thrift store videos, any of that type of content, I would appreciate it if you would like this video. Consider sharing it. And if you enjoy it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. This is my first video on this channel. My plan for right now is to probably put out about one video a week. We'll see how things go, maybe more. But today's video is just going to be a what sold video. It's by no means all the items that sold for me in the last couple weeks. It's just a sampling of things that I've sold. I'll try to give you, an idea of where I purchased them at, how much I purchased the item for, and then what it sold for. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first item that I sold is going to be this GE refrigerator water filter. It sold for $60, and I picked it up at a like an Amazon return type bin store. I paid $1 for the item. There were two filters, so each filter cost me 50 cents each. So yeah, that was a fantastic sale, and that thing literally sold. I posted it online, and I'd say within 30 minutes it was gone. So definitely a good thing to be on the lookout for. Next up is going to be a DVD. It's Michael Jackson, This Is It DVD. I've got 34 cents into that. I picked it up at the Goodwill bins, and it sold for $5.99, and I did offer free shipping on that. So not a ton of money, but picked it up for almost nothing at the bins, and sold it for $6. So next up was another DVD. This one is actually a really good find. Again, I came across it at the Amazon return bin store. I have $3 into it. It was $3 day that day. The name of the video is called Death Screams, and it sold for $25.95, free shipping. And of course, if you know anything about shipping DVDs, CDs, they go media mail, so it cost me $3.19 to ship that out. So definitely a good flip there, and that one also sold relatively quickly. I think it was maybe in my store for about 3 days before it sold. Next up is going to be Michael Kors Activity Tracker. This one did take a bit to sell. I had it listed on the auction and didn't get any bids on it for several go rounds. Someone did finally bid on it, so I have $4.25 into the item, and it sold for $35 plus shipping. So not a bad flip, but like I said, it was in the store for a bit, so I'm not sure I'd necessarily pick that up. I got that actually at an auction, online auction. So next up, we've got the Safe Rest Queen Size Mattress Protector. This did sell for $30 free shipping, and I have $3.62 into the item. Did not take a ton of time to sell, so yeah, it wasn't a bad flip. I think it maybe costs maybe $7 to ship it. So after eBay fees and the shipping cost and the cost of the goods, I still ended up profiting over $15, $16 for it. So definitely not bad. Next up, I have a Toshiba DVD VCR Combo. I paid $28 for the item, sort of paid up at an online auction site, but it did sell for $120 plus the buyer paid shipping. The buyer was all in about $150 for the item. And in my experience with any type of Toshiba DVD VCR combo, they do sell really quickly. I think I listed this item, and within a week or so it was gone. It probably would have gone a little quicker had I had the price a little bit lower, but I was willing to set on it for a week, 2 weeks, whatever it took to get the price I wanted. So good flip there. Next up is going to be the Sylvania 9-inch TV with the VCR built in. It's one of the old type TVs. Picked this up last summer at a garage sale. I had it set in my def pile for quite a while and finally decided to list it. Paid $4 for the item, and it sold for $95 plus shipping. This one wasn't bad. I've sold one that's much larger than this. Those things are kind of a bear to ship. You got to be really careful when you're packing it. But if you happen to run across them in garage sales, I doubt you're going to see it at a thrift store, but it's definitely garage sales. Definitely recommend picking that up because they do sell really well on eBay. All right. Next up, we have the Celtic Woman Home for Christmas DVD. I picked this up at the Goodwill bins. Have 40 cents into the item. It sold for $12.95, free shipping. There again, not a ton of profit, but anytime you can turn, take 40 cents and make $12.95 out of it, that's a decent flip in my mind. So. Next up is Inca Miter 1000 SE cross-cut miter. This is another one of the items that I picked up through an online auction. I've got $34 invested in the item, and the item sold for $96 plus shipping. This is one that I don't know if I had to go back and do it over again. It's something that I would necessarily pick up. Not a bad profit margin, definitely. Like I said, they paid for shipping. But yeah, not something I necessarily would pick up again. Next up, we've got the Kodak Power disposable camera. It's a power flash. This is another item that I found at the Goodwill bins. I think it was the same time I found the Celtic Woman. 50 cents into the item, and it sold for $11 free shipping. So there again, not a ton of profit off the item, but for a Goodwill bins find, I think that day the total, if you don't know the bins, you pay by the pound, and here in the area I live in, it's $1.59 a pound, unless you're dealing in books, which are lower. So clothes and all your other electronic goods, anything like that's $1.59. I think my total bill for that day was under $8. So this one item here paid for the entire bins haul that day, and I still, the Celtic Woman sold, so that one was another one, and I have several other things in the store from that day. So definitely worth it. I don't go to the bins a lot. I will make a trip, a couple trips a month, usually just to check it out. But not going to find, in my opinion, not going to find a ton of home run stuff. But like I said, if you can take $11 from 50 cents, it's not a bad flip. So next up, we've got it's a Kensington wireless trackball mouse. And when I tell you this thing was huge, it's the mouse itself must have been 6 to 8 inches across. I picked it up at a like a veteran sale. I paid $10 for the item, and it sold for $76 plus shipping. And that was another one that sold pretty quickly. I think it was in the store for maybe a week, 2 weeks tops. So definitely a good flip there. If I ever come across one of those again, I'll definitely pick it up. Next up, we've got the NARA strap back hat. This is another item. I actually picked this up at an estate sale. I don't do a ton of estate sales. This has happened to be one I was at, and one of the items that I picked up. Paid $2 for it. It sold for $9.50 plus shipping. There again, not a ton of profit on that, but I have a ton of hats that I've purchased over the years, and in my opinion, I can always stick a hat up and get anywhere from 10 to 15, $20 for it, and I don't have a ton of money in it, so I'll take that type of flip every day. Um, and the last thing on the list for today, I thought this was kind of cool. I picked this up at I did like a bulk buy on some CDs. I'm into each CD 64 cents. And this Fish Fun with Phonics CD, when I couldn't find it anywhere on eBay, and I found that when I did a Google Lens search, it came up. I think there was maybe one listed on Amazon. So I put this one up on auction and ended up getting $35 for it, and it was free shipping. So $3.19 to ship that out. But I paid 64 cents for it, so that was also, in my opinion, a pretty good flip. So there you have it. There's just a small sampling of items that I've found to sell on eBay that have sold for me over the last couple weeks. Once again, if you enjoy this type of content, I would appreciate it if you would like and share this video. And like I said, consider subscribing to the channel. This is the first video, but it definitely won't be the last. And I do plan on, like I said, putting out a video at least once a week, maybe more, with this type of content. And then when it gets warmer in this part of the country to do garage sales and that type of thing, I'll bring you along for some of those as well. So once again, this is Columbus Picker, and I do appreciate everyone who's watching the video. Thank you. Have a good day.